What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna do a voiceover video for this one. Something different than what I usually do. I've just been running out of ideas of good videos. Lately, I haven't had any exciting jobs. I didn't want to go past a week without posting anything, so I decided to do a video on this eucalyptus removal. For this job, all these limbs that you'll see me rig, just let them hang momentarily and then just let it run, just to avoid to have them land in this creek area. You'll see there I'm using the Thunder Sling. I think I got that from Tree Stuff. Works good, especially in this kind of situation when there's no one to work the ropes on the ground. I had one guy helping me. His name's Bill. Cool guy. I just didn't want to trust him on the ropes. I had never worked with him, and he's never really worked in trees as far as I know. And I didn't want to run the risk of having any of these limbs land in the creek, because I really did not want to go in there and have to cut them up and haul them out of the creek. So I wanted to make it as easy as possible for me when I got down. Hopefully you guys like this style of video. If not, let me know. I just decided to try something different, something new. If any ideas of any videos that you guys want me to do, or anything at all, let me know in the comments. So on this eucalyptus, the reason we're removing it, I think it's for construction. They're going to doing some buildings in this area, and I guess this tree's in the way. I don't know the specifics, but that's the reason we're removing it. As you can see there, I'm just doing everything on my own, which sometimes it works better this way, because you're doing everything and you know exactly how you want things to go, as opposed to having someone on the ground. They have a different point of view than what you have. Doesn't always work, but in this case it was working well, so I decided to go with it, and it was gonna save me brush pulling time, which I didn't really want to do. That saw I'm using there is the one that was built by Rich from Myrtle Creek Saw Shop. I was having issues with it where I'd turn it on, it'd run for a few seconds, and then it dies, and I have to keep on giving it some throttle so it won't die on me. It does that sometimes, not all the time. Trying to figure out what that is. It's a new saw, so it's weird. It's probably something minor, just haven't had time to fix it. So all these pieces were landing perfectly where I wanted them, which was good. Like I said, I didn't want to haul wood or brush out of that little creek thing. And the main reason I didn't want to let Bill do the roping, I don't know if you could see that light pole down there, that little, I don't know what you call it, just like a pole with a light, a black thing over there on your left hand side. It would have been real risky if I let him rope it and could have hit that, which I didn't want to hit. On this bigger piece, you'll see me, I wrapped it around that, gave it kind of like a half wrap on that little stub right there. It's a habit that I have. I don't know if it's bad or good. When I'm doing this kind of work, it gives me just that extra friction. And on this bigger piece that I rigged down, it seemed to work. You always got to be careful though, because sometimes depending on the angle of the stub or whatever you're wrapping around, it might slide out, especially on a removal. A lot of times it'll be already cut, like this piece here. But this one looked good, so I decided to go forward and use it, and didn't have any problems. On there, I'm just waiting for a car to go by. So this was kind of a GoPro suicide mission. Knocked the GoPro right out of there. I was trying to get to show on that piece with the fence. I wanted to see how close I got. Something I like, always interesting for me, is this right here. I like watching the water just run out of the wood. I think it's cool. I've cut pieces where I come back hours later and it must have been gallons of water. Not like 100 gallons, but you know, like at least a gallon and a half for sure. And this is the fun part. Gotta load all this wood. Thankfully it stayed on site, but we had to load it in the truck to dump it in a different area.
I suck at fighting.
Really?
Suck at wrestling.
You can't fight? Come on.
This part of the job is actually where the name Brush Life came from.
And you're back into a corner.
Brush Life, because no one likes dealing with brush, hauling brush, pulling brush, chipping brush. Or at least I don't, but it's something you got to do before anything else in the tree industry. If you're going to decide to go into the tree business, you have to not mind, or at least be able to cope with the overwhelming feeling of hauling brush sometimes, or loading wood.
And it's fucked up the way they do shit.
There's people that are judges. DAs,
Bill wasn't really having it there.
Yeah, and they shouldn't be.
He was kind of burned out. Gave him a hand.
The wrong people.
Right?
But
Even then, I mean, what the fuck? That's crazy.
So yeah, guys, like I said, any ideas on some videos or anything you want to see? I sent those shirts out. I promised you guys. One of them
about ready to go.
is going to take a little bit longer because I had to get another shirt made.
I didn't do that. Anyway,
You know who you are if you're watching. So that might take a little longer to get your shirt to you, but it's definitely going to get sent out. And yeah, let me know if you guys like that shirt idea. Alright, YouTube. Well, thanks for watching, and again, I appreciate everyone who watches and everyone who stays tuned on all my uploads, my daily uploads, or my weekly uploads, I should say. So thanks for watching, YouTube.
I do what I do, but I would never, ever, you know, man, you took my shade tree! No. That was a tree today, right? Yeah. Good morning.